to change out the water. You want to see what it looks like?
It's pretty dirty.
Pretty dark.
He's going to dump that outside. I'm not going to bother following him out there. There's the sanitary that we just did the vacuuming videos with. SC899. So what you want to do when you clean carpets, you want to get all the dry soil that you can out of the carpet before you clean with any other method, because once you get that soil wet, it's not going to come out except as mud. And most equipment has difficulty with thicker stuff like mud. So dry soil removal is very important. You want to do that first. Do a pretty good job vacuuming. You can spend hours vacuuming if you want to, and that's fine. The more you vacuum, the more you're going to get out, and eventually you're going to reach the point that it just doesn't pay to vacuum anymore. So you've got to decide where that line is. We try to vacuum pretty good, but we leave a lot of, after a couple passes, we leave whatever's left and try to get it with the extractor. You can see that stain that was over here has disappeared, so we were going to do a spot treatment on that if it didn't come out, so the machine took it out. So here we go.
Oh, this right here.
Looks like gum or
it's
something.
It's gum.
Yeah.
So the machine's not taking it out. If they want it out, we'll have to take it out with some heat.
So these carpets have been done already. We are going to come back and rake later. We didn't bring the rake with us, so we're going to come back. And this is the other bedroom. We showed the vacuuming, we didn't show the actual extraction. But they came out pretty nice. This was a rush job, and so it took us 40 minutes to do this whole apartment vacuuming and doing the extraction, but that's because we were doing both at the same time for the most part of it, so that saves a lot of time. But, so we did the videos a little different on the vacuuming this time. But anyway, these all go up at separate times, so he's just running the water out of the machine. If you have extra water in the machine, you can go over your traffic areas again, or any spot where it looks like the carpet's maybe a little bit dirtier than the rest of the carpet was. It's a good way to use up your extra water. If you don't want to do that, you can take it outside on the porch or balcony and flip the switch to the tools position instead of carpets, and it'll pump the water out of the bottom of the machine for you.
These carpets, they were a little dirtier than they appeared, so Normally I take it outside and run the water out on the sidewalk, but I figured I'd use it here because the carpets were fairly dirty. They may not look like on the video, but we saw them in real life, so they were not bad.
Yeah, these are real old carpets too, so if you look real close, the carpet fibers have fuzzed out, so they don't have all their integrity anymore.
They've been around a while.
So it's real fluffy, fuzzy carpet. If you had like if you have a pretty aggressive vacuum, Dirt Devils are real good about doing that. The brush rolls are real aggressive. You'll notice carpet fuzz every time you vacuum. You'll notice that in your canister, and it's because the carpets are basically worn out to the point that they'll just come apart a little bit every time you vacuum.
Dirt Devils are real aggressive. That's what they're known for, but they can tear your carpet up too.
Yeah, so
you don't want an aggressive brush.
Sometimes it's better to have a carpet vacuum that has a softer bristle on the brush roll, because on some carpets it might be better to just use a little bit lighter, less stiff brush on your brush rolls. So be aware of that if you're using overly stiff bristles. If that's what your vacuum has, be aware it can cause damage to your carpet over time. So take it easy out there, be careful. But we're not going to show the raking on camera this time. We're going to do that. We're going to go back. We have to go back and get the rake and come back to do that. So that's not going to be in the video. But I hope you enjoyed watching the rug doctor do his thing. And as you saw, it took a pretty good stain out. So they can do it if you apply yourself to it. But anyway, that's all for now. So until next time, thanks for watching.